Four Hollywood actresses died tragically. Sharon Tate, the Texas-born daughter of an Army officer, had won beauty contests before settling into Los Angeles and beginning an acting and modeling career. A hesitant actor initially, she cut her teeth on roles on TV shows like The Beverly Hillbillies before moving on to more substantial roles in films, like Valley of the Dolls, for which she earned a Golden Globe Award nomination. By the end of the 60s, she was viewed as an up-and-coming star with a touch for both comedy and drama. On August 8, 1969, Tate was pregnant with her first child. The father was her husband, director Roman Polanski. After she and three friends had dinner at El Coyote Mexican restaurant, they returned to her home in Benedict Canyon. Shortly after midnight, members of Charles Manson's family broke into the home and brutally murdered her and her three friends. She was just 26. Susan Peters. Peters had already established herself as one of the finest young actors in Hollywood when, at just 21, she was nominated for Best Supporting Actress at the Academy Awards for her role in 1942's acclaimed drama Random Harvest. Afterward, her studio Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer elevated her to the studio's official star category, and she turned in a slew of fantastic performances in everything from comedies to war films. On New Year's Day in 1945, Peters and her husband were hunting ducks when she reached for a rifle that accidentally fired a bullet into her abdomen. She was raced to the hospital, where she underwent emergency surgery. She survived, but the gunshot left her permanently paralyzed from the waist down. The years that followed were difficult for Peters. Her beloved mother died, she and her husband divorced, and she left MGM unhappy with the roles she was offered. She had professional successes, notably playing Laura in a stage production of The Glass Menagerie, but she soon fell into a deep depression and stopped eating and drinking as much as she should. According to her doctor, this hastened her death from a kidney infection, a condition brought on by her paralysis and pneumonia. She was just 31. Aaliyah, after spending her teenage years establishing herself as a major recording artist, most notably with the albums Age Ain't Nothing But a Number and 1 in a Million, both of which sold over 3 million copies. Aaliyah began her 20s by launching her career as an actor. Her first film, Romeo Must Die opposite Jet Li, was a hit, grossing more than twice its budget domestically, and critics singled out Aaliyah as the best part of the film. Her next film, Queen of the Damned, saw her receive top billing. On August 25, 2001, after completing the filming of a music video in the Bahamas, she boarded a private plane with 8 others headed to Florida. Shortly after takeoff, the plane crashed, killing everyone aboard. An investigation later determined the plane carried more weight than was safe, and it found traces of cocaine in the pilot's body. Aaliyah, who had already become a star of music and the screen in her short life, was just 22. Peg Entwistle. Peg Entwistle was a successful Broadway actor who came to Hollywood in 1932 to try to make it on the big screen. She soon was signed by RKO Studios and made her film debut in the thriller 13 Women. Unfortunately, much of her performance was cut from the final film and, adding insult to injury, RKO declined to renew her contract. So, on the night of Sept. 16, 1932, Entwistle left her uncle's home, climbed to the top of Hollywood's sign, and leaped to her death. Entwistle's story has become Hollywood legend, a perfect embodiment of the disappointment and struggle so many who have come to Hollywood have experienced. But according to the biography Peg Entwistle and The Hollywood Sign Suicide, she had endured career disappointments before, and it's unlikely she killed herself over these recent ones in Hollywood. The reasons for her suicide were more complex and hinted at in her suicide note found at the scene. I am afraid. I am a coward. I am sorry for everything. If I had done this a long time ago, it would have saved a lot of pain. P.